Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's LaTruth, baby, in the building. The truth teller in the building. The pressure bringer in the building. If you rockin' with pop, make some noise. Yeah, if you got your receipts, put it on the floor. If you got that truth, put it on the floor. If you rockin' with LaTruth, put it on the floor. Hey, 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 hey. One time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Yeah, that's LaTruth, bitch. One time for LaTruth, bitch. Let's go. Two times for LaTruth, bitch. That's right. Three times for LaTruth, bitch. Fuck up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's LaTruth, baby. Walk in, whole room in a G-shift. Truth talk heavy, she don't ever miss. Stand on facts, yeah, she stand on 10. When Pac touch down, pressure step in. Spotlight glow when she hit that live. Whole chat lit when she drop that vibe. No fake love, only real ones roll. LaTruth run the scene, that's how it goes. Clock that T receipts on sight. Drop one post on that ignite. Talk that truth, she don't play nice. Put it on the floor, expose that light. Go LaTruth, go, go LaTruth, go, go LaTruth, go. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor. Time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Yeah, that's LaTruth, bitch. One time for LaTruth, baby. Two times for LaTruth, baby. That's right. Three times for LaTruth, baby. Turn up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's LaTruth, baby. Truth in her voice, yeah, the crowd gon' lean. When she clock them receipts, know she mean what she mean. No cap stories, she dismantle the fake. Every live she hit, make the whole chat shake. From the boot energy to worldwide view. LaTruth, baby, got nothing to prove. Stand tall, crown never tilt. Pressure too heavy, whole lane get built. Put it on the floor, 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 put it on the floor. Go LaTruth, go, go LaTruth, go. Receipts on the floor, let's go. One time for LaTruth, baby. Two times for LaTruth, baby. That's right. Three times for LaTruth, baby. Turn up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's LaTruth, baby.
If you want some weird shit, stay away. Stay away from me. Period.
No weapon should profit.
No weapon form is going to prosper.
No weapon farm is gonna profit. Thank you, Pastor.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, wet, you know what's going on. Stop playing.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's LaTruth, baby, in the building. The truth teller in the building. The pressure bringer in the building. If you rockin' with pop, make some noise. Yeah, if you got your receipts, put it on the floor. If you got that truth, put it on the floor. If you rockin' with LaTruth, put it on the floor. Hey, 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 hey. One time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Yeah, that's LaTruth, bitch. One time for LaTruth, baby. Let's go. Two times for LaTruth, baby. That's right. Three times for LaTruth, baby. Fuck up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's LaTruth, baby. Walk in, whole room in a G-shift. Truth talk heavy, she don't ever miss. Stand on facts, yeah, she stand on 10. When Pac touch down, pressure step in. Spotlight glow when she hit that live. Whole chat lit when she drop that vibe. No fake love, only real ones roll. LaTruth run the scene, that's how it goes. Clock that T receipts on sight. Drop one post on that ignite. Talk that truth, she don't play nice. Put it on the floor, expose that light. Go LaTruth, go, go LaTruth, go, go LaTruth, go. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor. Time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Yeah, that's LaTruth, bitch. One time for LaTruth, baby. Two times for LaTruth, baby. That's right. Three times for LaTruth, baby. Turn up, fuck it up, fuck it up. It's LaTruth, baby. her voice, yeah, the crowd gon' lean. When she clock them receipts, know she mean what she mean. No cap stories, she dismantle the fake. Every live she hit, make the whole chat shake. From the boot energy to worldwide view. Lupac, baby, got nothing to prove. Stand tall, crown never tilt. Pressure too heavy, whole lane get built. Put it on the floor, 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 put it on the floor. Go Lupac, go Lupac, go. Receipts on the floor, let's go. One time for Lupac, babe. Two time for Lupac, babe. That's right, three time for Lupac, babe. Turn up, fuck it up, it's Lupac, baby.
If you want some weird shit, stay away. Stay away from me. Period.
No weapon should profit.
No weapon form is going to prosper.
No weapons form is gonna profit. Thank you, Pastor.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, you know what's going on. Stop playing.
Hey, Pox Squad. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to the Pox Squad that's in the building, y'all. Oh, I'm tired. I'm drained. The sun got me. Ugh. I hate this Louisiana heat. What's up, y'all? Listen, I've been spending some time with my babies. Like I told y'all on my community wall, my oldest son starts college this month. So my emotions been all over the place with that. And then, my other two, they go, back to school or whatever. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the all the advice y'all was giving in the comments under that post. I ain't got a chance to heart it yet, but I am greatly appreciative because I don't know how y'all deal with that. Like, I don't know how y'all cope. I feel like my heart is ripping out of my chest, child. And my child, like, mama, what is wrong with you? Like, I can barely control it, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I said, let me come spend some time with my people. I missed y'all. Let me go to the top and see who we got in here. Then we're going to talk about what's going on in these streets, baby, because the streets is hot right now. The streets is, this saga is never ending. It's like every time it kind of quiet down, it just amp right back up. I don't understand it at this point. Like, what's really good? They say it's us not stopping the saga. We only reporting what's going on with the saga. So we ain't keeping it going. It's the characters that's keeping it going. Okay, listen, it's not us. All we doing is our job, child. Hey, Miss Yolanda. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Queen Lily in the building. We got Miss Rebecca. We got Boss Lady. We got Yumika. We got Miss Deborah. We got Miss Lisa. We got Miss Angela D. We got Miss Donna in the building. We got It Don't Matter. Who else? Let me get to the bottom. I see y'all saying, hey, Terry, but I don't see his comments. Lou in the building. Shout out to my bro, Terry. I see them saying, hey, but I still don't see you yet. We got Miss Tina. We got Miss Denise. We got, let me see, lovely Lynn. Sabi in this thing. We got, let me see, Scorpio Stings, Vetus World. Discussion board, my love. Shout out to you and all my other beautiful minds that's holding it down, period. Who else we got in here? Let's go down. Hey, Eric GG. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Miss Ramona. Let me go down. You say this phone got a mind of its own. I bet y'all like, who is Alan? Hey, Christina. Hey, Shaquintley. Hey, KZ Summer Mommy. Who else in here? Let me see. Miss Angela B. I see you. I see Miss Keita. I see Miss Coretta. I see Christy. There go Terry. Shout out to Downright Terry, period. Tokyo Blues in this thing. We got Blue Magic in the building. We got Michelle, the mother Bell. Shout out to my sister. We got Miss Hill. Shout out to Miss Hill. We got Kimmy, Miss Elisa. We got Jay in the building. We got Miss Renee. We got, hold up, y'all. Sapphire Virgo. Who else in here? Miss Linda. Shout out to the green team. It's so hard for me to see everybody because the green team is cutting up in the chat per usual. Hey, Miss Latanya. Hey, Miss Simone. Who else in here? Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Miss Slim in the building. Let me see. The real Nene the goat. Shout out to my sister. You say, hey, Lupocket Chat. I heard there is a mad and jealous Bigfoot tangle eyed 10 kid having 304 attacking. Lord, my sisters. Y'all be reading it down, child. Listen. Not attacking Amira. Free the real Mrs. LaTruth. Hashtag free Amira in the chat. Hashtag free the real Mrs. LaTruth. Y'all heard what my sister said. Hey, Sexy Chocolate. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Natia. Miss Vonda, Queen Sag. Miss Latanya, Nelly Nell. We got Miss Green Eyes, Miss Jackie. Jazz So Jazzy. We got Miss Cincinnati in the building. Shout out to you. Love me for real. Hanging with Miss D, Miss Tracy. I am her. Miss Margaret. We got Shanika. We got Miss Jackie Moore. We got Swisher Sweet in this thing. Miss Tanya. Miss Stephanie Enlighten. Aura. She said, oh no, I might miss a part of this live stream because I'll probably be asleep. Hey, Pac. Hey, my love. Who else in here? Hey, K Monet. Let me see. Hey, Miss Denise Swan. Let's go down. We almost to the bottom. Hollywood Her. Shout out to my bro, period. Miss Kimberly W. We got Admire Me. Who else? Sweetly Favored. We got Beyond Compare. We got Who Cares. We got, let's see. Miss Renita in the building. Shout out to Mila for 17 months. She say, wow, hey Lupac, everyone been forever, it seems, since I caught alive. Let's go. Period. Y'all know we gonna always come through with the come through, baby. We might take our little breaks, but we gonna always return back and have our little 1-2 dialogue. It's only right, y'all. We gotta talk about how these streets been in a muck. Okay, they've been running amok in these YouTube streets and Facebook a little bit. Hey, Miss Mercedes. You say Miss Bell. Okay, you speaking to somebody. We got Jeanette in the building. We got Miss Paula, Lady in Flight. We got my sister Talia Wicks in the building. We got, let's see, Manifestations of God. Shout out to you. Shout out to Scorpio for 10 months. I love you more, my girl. Grow 6565. We got Malisha in this thing. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Malisha's channel. She be cutting up over there. Listen, I support who I can, even if it's in the bushes, y'all. I try to do my little 1-2 with all the creators if possible. But a lot of times I'm just in the bushes. So y'all, charges to my heart. And I mean, child, not my heart. My head and not my heart, because I don't be wanting to disrupt y'all chats. So a lot of times I'll just stay in the bushes, but I do support. I do hit the like button, and I do super chat when I can, when when I make it public that I'm watching y'all live. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, sister, for that firework. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Hey, Latte. Shout out to the unicorn in the building, period. Thank you, Miss Jackie Moore, for the firework. Child of God in the building. Miss Sonia, you say I be in the bushes watching you all the time. You be on point. Hope everyone having a wonderful Monday. It is messy Monday, y'all. Look, wait, is it? Show is. Y'all know, I be having my days mixed up. I don't know why I thought it was Sunday. That is crazy, but it show is messy Monday. We finna get a little messy too. We finna get a little bit messy, child. Hey, Sierra Boy. Hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, Twania. You say, Lupac, is y'all real hot like us? Who, girl? Listen, this Louisiana summer heat is different. I'm used to the heat because I'm from Louisiana, but this year I'm just grateful we ain't had no hurricanes. Because normally when it's hot like that out here, them storms be brewing. So thank God it ain't been bad with the weather. We get a little rain here and there. Unfortunately, we don't get no cool fronts with it, but we have been getting some rain, but it is hot. I can't even silk press my hair. That's how hot it is. You say, girl, my son started 2028, I'm not ready. At least you got a little time. Mine start this month, and I could barely bear it, y'all. He be going places with his friends. I'd be like, where you going? Where you going? I just want him to be with me so I can watch over him at all times, child. He like, mama, I'm growing up. You want to cut that cord now. It's time. It's time. But thank God he ain't going too far, y'all. He had a lot of options with full scholarships all over the United States, but he chose a school that's actually close to home, but he will be living in dorms. So let me get my mind off of that, child. Let me get my mind off of that. I love you more. I am her. Yes, y'all see I'm early. I used to do my morning lives too. I might have to start trying to get back to those, but I normally be doing like my errands and my little work in the morning. But I'm gonna try to get back to those too because I know they bring a different crowd sometimes as well. Hey, Cherry, shout out to all the new names that's in here. Let me see. Let me get to the bottom. I see Just Jules. I see Miss Sandra. Y'all cutting up. Thank y'all so much for the gifts and the supers. I'm trying to get all the way to the bottom, y'all. Hey, Miss Mickey. Shout out to all the new people. I see you, Miss Melody. Girl, it's never ending. I'm over it. This latest situation with Amira had me stressed, worried about her. I prayed for her last night, too, matter of fact, y'all. And we're gonna get into that just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that just a little, just a little bit. Just not too much, but a little bit. We're gonna talk about it. Hey, Miss Veronica. Hey, Secrets and Side Eye. Thank you, sister, for that firework again. Our Buttercup in the building. Thank you, Secrets and Side Eyes, for the 30 jewels. Let me see. Let me see. Let's go to the bottom of the chat. And a collective hey to anybody else that comes through. Y'all coming in here quick. So we're gonna do one big collective hey, hugs and kisses to everybody coming in. Thank you, Secrets and Side Eyes, for the firework. You say hashtag free Amiria. Period. Period. Hey, Miss Hill, thank you for that firework. Shout out to Miss Melody for 8 months. I love you more, my girl. Our Buttercup coming through with 26 months. Period. I love my people, y'all. Hey, Granny's World. Thank you, Miss Darlene, for the jewels. MVP. Shout out to you. Came to live 24 months. Thank you, Miss Catherine, for the sun balloon, the 500 jewels. Shout out to my Toya for the membership, that one for the firework. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Tina, for the firework. And we are officially at the bottom, y'all. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker, aka a firework. And the gym. Shout out to y'all. Y'all been cutting up with them jewels, gems. I'm still trying to get used to them, child. I be having my little phone open on the side to see y'all so I can thank y'all when I catch it. But if I just so happen to not see it, y'all, don't charge it to my heart, okay? Because I don't catch everything, but I am appreciative and I am grateful, y'all. Please watch those ads as y'all see them come through. Hit that like button, y'all. I'm trying to get back into that algorithm because y'all know I've been, child, non-consistent these past couple weeks because I've been having a lot going on, baby. But it's all good in the hood. We finna get back into it. It's the start of a new month, and we about to get back to our consistency. Y'all know the vibes, y'all. Y'all know one thing about Pac. I might disappear a little bit, but I always come back. Okay, and then I go real hard, and then I disappear again. I go real hard and disappear again, but I still come back though. So if you know, you know. If you've been rocking with me for a while, then you know what time it is. But anyways, y'all, like I said, please hit that like button. You can also support me by getting a membership. I will give y'all members live this week also, so we can talk about a couple things that I don't like to say publicly that I know and find out or whatever. And hype me up at the end of this live. Y'all know the vibes. Thank you, Miss Kizzy, for that firework, my love. Hashtag free a mirror. So y'all, this situation is crazy. Now, I was kind of watching from the sidelines. Thank you, Miss Toya, for that cash out blessing. I appreciate you. I didn't go live yesterday, but I was watching from the sidelines, seeing everything people been saying and this and that, And when it comes to a mirror situation, now I don't know all the details, but people make mistakes, right? We all human at the end of the day. And I see a lot of people, going into people's chats saying, oh, well, when Bree got arrested, y'all said, first of all, when Bree got arrested, I don't recall me laughing or making a joke of her arrest either. I blogged on it, but we didn't laugh. Well, I didn't laugh at it. I can't speak. I can't speak for everybody, okay? I can't speak for the people who wanted to see her get arrested due to the things that she's done outside, in these social media streets. Now, everybody has free will to do what they do, but I can only speak for myself, and my people know, when it comes to stuff, and y'all be like, Pac, you too soft, or whatever. But that's just my character, y'all. Like, I never pray on nobody's downfall or want to see nobody hurt, or that's just not me. But I do believe in karma, and I do believe in karma collecting its debts. It is what it is. We all have to pay the piper. When you do harm to other people, you got to pay the piper, right? But one of the things that's really confusing to me is, let me pull this up. Let's pull this up real quick, and then we'll get back into a mirror. Because they want us to speak on it, even though when things happen on the other end, it's deflection, projection, excuses, lies, and all of the above. But when it's something that happens to the people that they presume we support, is or they want to talk about that, or they want to say, no, I blog. If it's public, we talking about it. Period. We talking about it. Now, whether you like what we say or how we give our commentary, that's completely up to you, but we still gonna talk about it, period. So I was sent this. Let me show y'all this real quick. And prayers to RH also, y'all, because I know this is hard for him, right? Because he done dealt with so much, and it's so disheartening to see people actually blaming him. How you blame him for another grown person's mistakes? I'm confused. Like, yeah, I'm really, really confused. I've been reading these comments, people posting Amira's mugshot on Facebook, sharing it, and the comments are very disheartening, right? Because you got some people saying, oh, of course, drawing their own conclusions, passing judgment, and then you got some that's blaming RH as if he's at fault for her getting arrested. Like, how, Sway? He had nothing to do with that. You can't blame. They blame that man for every single thing that happens to every single person attached to him in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and it's very conflicting. Like, how? How is her arrest from something that happened in 2022, or 23, or whatever, whenever it happened, even if it's something that happened present day, how is it his fault? Somebody got to help me out with that, because I am genuinely confused. That's a grown woman at the end of the day. That's a grown woman. We can't do that. We can't be out here blaming people for other grown adults' faults, or past, presents, whatever. That's not cool. I know y'all hate them and y'all don't like them, or y'all got strong dislikes from, or y'all projecting y'all bitterness. But at the end of the day, it's like the things that are obvious and y'all still fault him for is blasphemy. Like, I just don't get some of these people, child. Exactly, Tokyo. Just like they think every fake page is him. That is weird. That is weird. So, but I did get a little kiki because I did get a little kiki out of it, because one thing about RH, and you could tell that this is affecting him, because at the end of the day, Amira is his fiance. That's his fiance at the end of the day, right? But he has a lot on his shoulders, because he's still dealing with everything that he's dealing with the backlash and the dragon, and people still trying to defame him and slander him, dragging him. Every little thing that anybody does that's connected to him, he's at fault for some odd reason. So he's still dealing with a lot. And I said a extra prayer for him last night also, along with Amira, because at the end of the day, he shouldn't have to, bear the weight of other people's burdens via social media. That's crazy. It's like, child, anyways. So let me pull this up and show y'all this real quick, and then we're going to get into it. We got 390 in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for Pop. So, y'all, Oh, I gotta go to Sleepy Page first because he was the first one to start this, right? Let's pull him up real quick. Let me see if I can find the post. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right. So we all know that Bree's first baby daddy has some type of weird obsession with RH. What it is, I have no clue, child. I don't know if he's genuinely at her defense or if it's clout chasing or if it's jealousy. I don't know, but I've never seen a man conduct themselves like this. Like I don't get men don't move like that, y'all. Like I'm genuinely confused. Men don't move the way he moves. Damn near every post he make is and it like my girl said Tokyo in the comments, every fake page is him. That is weird. That is so weird to me. Where's that post he made? Hold on, y'all. Man, I should. Okay, that's not it. What is this? Where is it at, child? Did he delete it? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. He must have deleted it. Y'all, he must have deleted that post. Hmm. That's interesting. Let me make sure. He had to have deleted it because I don't see it. I wonder why though, y'all. That's interesting. Because I'm looking at his page and if y'all remember, he made a post maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. And he was lifting weights. But the caption, that's why I tell y'all he do the weirdest shit. Like he'll be doing something in a reel that is completely irrelevant to the caption. Like but he did make a post and I actually have it. My source, if you in here, send me that post that Sleepy made where he said something along the lines of another one bites the dust. You should know what I'm talking about. Send that to me real quick if because I think you sent it to me when he first posted it. So check and see and send it to me because I think he deleted it. Because it's not here anymore. Let me make sure. But I think he deleted it. Because he was like lifting weights and then yep, he deleted it. But he posted some 5 hours ago. See, this is what I don't understand, right? So I'll put it up, y'all, once I get it. You say, Lupac, that's the post I was trying to get you to look last time. I got it. I actually have it, but child, I don't know. I would have to look for it. That's why I told my source to just try to send it to me real quick, so I don't have to keep y'all on hold looking for it. But I thought it was still on his page. So apparently he removed it, right? Why? I don't know. That's questionable because he was actually, he posted a reel where he was lifting weights and in the caption he said something along the lines, it's not verbatim because I don't remember the whole thing, but he was basically mocking RH in a mirror and saying another one bites the dust. Basically saying, oh, you done lost another one or whatever. Like saying him and Amira had them broke up. And basically saying RH ran her off or something like that, y'all. Once we get it, I'll put it up. So that was the first thing, right? He started it. And then yesterday, let's see. Now y'all know RH ain't said nothing about Amira's arrest until yesterday. Or was it today? Either until yesterday or I think it was yesterday. But he hadn't spoke on it. He has the right. This is what people get things misconstrued on social media, right? At the end of the day, people, regardless if you an influencer, a celebrity, a content creator, a blogger, um, a journalist, a socialite, whatever you want to call it, whatever title you hold that's connected to social media, you still have the power to pick and choose what you want to share with social media. See, that's the weirdness about social media these days because pe- people share so much of their business on here. They try to make people feel like they are obligated to post their business for the world. Child bye. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me clear my throat one time. You say it's still on his page. I don't see it though. I looked twice, I don't see it. But yeah, people try to make these influencers and celebrities and socialites and so forth feel like it's an obligation or it's mandatory that they share their business. When in all actuality, they have the choice to pick and choose what they want to share on here. Matter of fact, if Bree would have listened to us since the beginning of time, she might have not ruined her social media career slash brand to the magnitude that she has because even though they call us the op, we've been preaching since day one to keep her business out these streets. If you know, you know. We've been saying since day one, keep your business off of here. Social media don't need to know everything. Period. So at the end of the day, he didn't have to put his personal business in the social media streets when it comes to him in a mirror. So RH made this post right here. Let me put that up first. Hold up. Where's that? Okay, here you go. So RH made this post right here. It say 1 hour ago, but I think it was today. I think he made this post today, if I'm not mistaken, y'all. And as you can see, let me make it a little smaller. Okay, that's good enough. As you can see, he said, "Free my baby Amira," with the praying hands and the broken heart emoji. Then he said, "We did our best to keep our personal lives private, but since everything has already made its way to the blogs and social media, all we're asking for right now is your prayers, positive words, and encouragement." Right? Then he said, "Please keep Amira in your prayers. God has the final say." Okay, so that's it. That's all he needed to post. He don't owe social media no explanation when it comes to their business. And that's what's wrong with the world today. People think they are entitled to your personal business and they are not. That's why we as bloggers, even though our jobs are to report on what's put out publicly, but some of us still have a heart and morals and values and integrity. And we still try to tell these quote unquote influencers slash socialites slash celebrities, etc., to keep their personal business off of social media. At least the things that can hinder slash harm you or your brand or your family or your kids. Everybody don't need to know everything. And it's very much possible to still be an influencer and not tell all your damn business. They do it every day. Beyonce is one of the biggest stars in the world, and people barely know anything when it comes to her household. Rihanna is another one of the biggest stars in the world, and people only know what she showed them. Period. These people were able to hide their kids for years. And that was at their choice. Cardi B, she hides her babies until they're at least 6 to 7 months old at her choice. Even with all the paparazzi, all the blogs, it is very much possible to seclude certain things from the internet that you choose to keep away from the public eye. So he has a right basically to speak on it or to not speak on it without anybody getting upset or drawing conclusions that he's hiding anything, because at the end of the day these people are still human. They are still people. They still have regular lives. They still have livelihoods, kids to protect, and all of the above. Everything don't belong on the internet. And I'm saying this because I said the same thing when it came to Bree multiple times. But she still chose to put her business out here. So at the end of the day, we can't stop people from sharing what they want to share, but y'all also can't stop us from blogging on what's put out publicly either. But let's not act like we ain't said the same things when it came to both sides of the saga. Same advice. Same advice, y'all. So I'm confused. Like, let's keep going though. So RH posted this, right? So yesterday I received a screenshot from my source. And this was it. Hold on. Now I told you I'm going in order. I told y'all what Sleepy shared, right? Where is it at? Oh shoot, hold on, y'all. I didn't even send it to my email. Give me a second. Let me send it real quick. Hold up. Bear with me. And thank y'all for the jewels in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let's see. Oh, you found it? Okay, good. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I gotta send it. Come on, little cheap phone. I gotta stop playing and get me a better phone. I gotta stop being cheap. Cause this phone, child could get us to ham. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Trying to find it. Where is it? There you go. Wait, that's not the one. She shared it. Where is Okay, here you go. All right. Receipt. Okay, I got one more. Where he at? Here he go. This is weird. This is my brother would never. My cousins would never. I'm so glad the people that's connected to me don't do this internet chat. This is weird. I be so shocked at what I be seeing on social media. It don't make no sense. So let me show you. I had to send it to my email, y'all. My bad. Thank you, Com. Hey, Com. Thank you, my love. Thank you for that firework. And thank you, Miss Sharon, for the jewels. Somebody else sent me something. Let me see. Thank you, Miss Hill, for the firework. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let me pull it up, y'all. I had to send it to my email real quick. Open. All right. Where's the other one? Here you go. Okay, now we can truly go in order because I thought I had sent it, but I didn't. But shout out to my source for sending me the post I was looking for. So this is it right here, y'all. This is what he posted. Baby daddy number one. Let me make it a little smaller. All right. Okay. So let's take my firework off. So baby daddy number one posted this about a week ago. Don't quote me, but I think it was about a week ago, y'all. This is what I was looking for on his page, but I couldn't find it, so I assume he took it down. So he said, and as y'all can see, this was actually a reel. He was lifting weights, and he said, "Man, I heard it's trouble in paradise. Don't tell me another one done left you, buddy. Meanwhile, I'm just pumping this iron and sipping my water. Nothing will work if the most high is not in it." Free gems. See, he say stuff like that, but does he not think that those words apply to his BM as well? Because she ain't, had too many successful relationships either. So it's kind of mind boggling that he's constantly trying to cast judgment and give advice, unwanted and unwarranted advice to people, um, to people when they not asking for it. Sweep at your own front door first, sir. Okay? Listen, because if you can't touch and affect the people that's closest to you in arm's reach, you have no business trying to touch and reach other people. Period, point blank. But anyways, he posted that, y'all, and this was well before Amira went to jail. Okay, so where he got this news from, I have no clue. But even after that, RH still posted content with him and Amira, so we can only assume that he was reaching and assuming or guessing, or he got some piss, not tea, some piss, some hot piss that look like apple juice because they don't drink enough water from you know who. Okay, so yeah, this was the first shot right here. Now let's take him down. I want to show y'all in order how this thing played out, just to show y'all the fake victimhood that be going on in these streets, baby. All right, let's take him down. Damn, why I can't take him off my screen? Here we go. Wait. It's not letting me take his ass off of here. What is going on? Hold up, y'all. Something didn't happen. Why is it not letting me? Okay, it let me reduce him, but it would not let me take him off the screen, child. What is going on? So now let's go to the next order of receipts. We took him down. So then yesterday, pull it up. There's the other one. All right, got this one. Okay, so yesterday, Bree decided to share this. This was sent to me yesterday. I don't know if it's still up on her page. I'm not sure. I didn't see it on her page, but it was sent to me. And let me make it a little smaller, just to show y'all in order what's going on out here. Okay, so you can see it says Cherokee County Crime. It's Amira's mugshot, and Bree shared it and said, "Well, damn," with the hand over face emoji. Y'all can let me know if she took it down or if it's still up. I'm more than sure, more than likely, she didn't took it down because she likes to throw rocks and hide her hands, child. But as y'all can see, and baby, y'all can't shame Amira. Let me just say that, because even in the mugshot, baby girl is glowing. Okay, Amira is a very beautiful, naturally built woman. She's very pretty. She's very pretty. Okay, period. She looked like she had been crying, but she is a gorgeous woman, regardless of a filter, regardless of valid social media validation. She's pretty. She's pretty, and you can't take that from her. Even with her hair all over her head, because she got a good grain too. You just can't strip her of that. So this was shared, y'all, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it was taken down, right? But before it was taken down, people hadn't already snagged it. People hadn't already screenshot it, as you can see, because it was sent to me, child. Because I didn't even know about this Facebook page. I don't even be on her pages like that. Majority, at least 95% of my receipts come from my sources. So I didn't even know she had shared this until it was sent to me yesterday. But it just shows. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes, right? Let me take the gorgeous Amira off of here. But I just wanted to show y'all that she shared that. And we're going in order. Sleepy started first, then Bree shared this on her Facebook, right? So before we get to the meat and potatoes, let me show y'all what RH said in response. Not as the initial person, he responded. Okay? Let's go to his response. So RH shares this. Oh shoot, why is you doing that? Child, my thing is tripping. What is going on with my screen today? Hold on, y'all. Okay, here you go. Let me put on that screen. So RH shared this today, y'all. And he said in his story, this, like I told y'all, this was a response. And you can clearly read that he's responding to something based on his wording, right? He said, damn, the ex and her baby dad is celebrating right now. Sickening AF. At this point, they both want me. Nah, that was funny. Not they both want you, right? Poor Town Week. He said they both want him. I ain't gonna lie, it's giving something. It's giving a little weird obsession because at the end of the day, regardless of what people say on social media, can't nobody come out here and say or show that RH be harassing Bree, that he be obsessing over Bree, because he don't do that. And if he do, prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. Show the receipts where he's doing anything as far as obsessing over her, clocking her movements, watching her page. Please provide the receipts so we can all see them. I really would like to see them, and I'll actually respond to it if we can see those receipts, right? But he was in response here, and he also said, at this point, they both want me, and my mother effing answer is no. Poor child, that man is funny. They can't survive without my name. Clout chasing nobodies. This feels like a Tyler Perry movie I'm living in. I swear I need a documentary about my life. You real life do though. He need he real life do need a document. He need a movie because at this point, this is definitely a movie. I ain't never seen something so never ending in my life, child. Like, god dang, it get quiet and then it amp right back up. You would swear we never had peace in this saga. This is crazy. Like everything has an end at some point, but who child? I just cannot. So, hey CSBSN, you say hey Lupac in chat. Shout out to you, my love. Miss Hill, you say yes, I'm glad to be here. Thank you. And thank you for the firework. Again, I appreciate you supporting my goal. We got 497 in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for Pac, y'all. And please support the goal if you can. And thank y'all for all the gifts in the chat. I appreciate y'all. So, y'all, this is so funny to me, y'all. He said, all right, he said at this point they both want me. Not the baby daddy want him too, but I ain't gonna lie, it's starting to get a little weird. You know it's getting weird because they in his comments like, dude, what is going on? They actually, but they in his comments, they in Sleepy's comments, with grievances as if it's a back and forth. It's not a back and forth. RH ain't arguing with this dude. He's not arguing. Every blue moon, he'll respond. That's it. And then Sleepy go harder. Sleepy will post something about RH every damn day or assume that a fake page is RH and direct some aggression to RH with the Bible and child. And then boom, RH will respond every blue moon. That's it. That's all. It's not a back and forth. For the people that's in Sleepy's comments saying this is starting to get weird now, this back and forth on social, it's not a back and forth though. It's not a back and forth. It's one man who's living his life, trying to be involved with his kids, had recently got engaged, and it's other people that can't let go. That's it. It ain't no back and forth. Nothing. We all can see what's we all can see what's going on. So that's not it though, y'all. So RH posted that, like I said, out of response to them because they started it first, as y'all can see. So after RH posted this, this was sent to me by Bree posting this. So Bree posted this, I guess, as a jab to RH, but it's not fitting because he's not small anymore. So this joke don't really work no more because he done gained all that cancer weight back, baby. Matter of fact, he looked real good with his weight gain too. Shout out to RH, baby. He didn't put that weight back on. Amira had him over there eating real good. Whether they eating out or they eating in, but he definitely been eating. So she said, woo, it's one ugly MFer that just can't leave me the F alone. Goddamn, Otis. But the gag is, you shared his fiance's mugshot. When she went to jail, RH didn't share her mugshot. So I'm confused. How is he the one bothering her when all he did was tell them to leave him, like they can't leave him alone? Which they was the first ones to respond. I showed y'all what Sleepy posted about a week and a half ago, and then I showed y'all Bree sharing Amira's mugshot, and then that was RH's response to what they did. So how is it that he can't leave her alone? That's not it. So she shared that, right? And RH looks nothing like this. So I'm confused. He don't. It's not giving that. It's not giving that. So then she shared this right here. Wait, where's the other one? She shared this. I'm gonna leave it on this screen. Y'all know what this is. This is a whoopee from the color purple. Yeah, well, how she said that little curse? Anything you touch is something, child. I forgot, but whoopee. So she shared whoopee, right? We finna get into that. Let me take this one down. I want to show y'all the other one. She shared that, and then she also shared. Well, not shared, but some comments was sent to me. Let me show y'all. Hey, White Dove. Hey, Octavia. Hey, Miss Valencia. Golden Girl. I see y'all pulling up. Shout out to y'all. So this was in the comments. This was sent to me also. And I bleeped out the names because I don't be wanting to have, I don't be wanting to put people out there, even though, they be saying weird stuff. But I try to leave people's names out of the BS. So, Bree posted, I guess, in the comments of one of those pictures about RH, she posted whoopee, right? Everything you've done to me. So with this post, right, and then, of course, the comments, you know how they do. And then she said, better effing know it. So I could only assume that she posted this as if Amira's arrest is some type of karma for what happened with her and RH. I could only assume that's what she was getting at, right? But the gag is, it don't go together. I'm like, I don't know no other way to explain it, y'all, but it does not go together. It does not go together. If Amira made mistakes in her life, then she answers to her own karma. are her own faults. That's hers to answer to. It has nothing to do with you. Just like you've been to jail multiple times and could potentially go back with this new custody situation because the judge gave very, very, very strict orders about not interfering with the relationship between a father and his child. Hence the not giving that man access to his baby to avoid being served. So you might want to be real careful too. You might want to bruh, people don't understand how karma works in these type of situations, but I'm a firm believer that everybody has to answer to their own karmic debts individually. I literally just made a post about that, y'all. Y'all seen it. Where I spoke on karma collecting debts, right? Before this even came about. But for her to think that Amira's arrest had anything to do with her is beyond me. Because let's make 2 + 2 = 4, right? This is a one-sided beef. When it comes to Bree and Amira, it's a one-sided beef, right? And the reason why I say it's a one-sided beef is because Amira is not indulging. It's kind of giving bullying in a sense. When one person is going so hard against one person and the other person is not responding, it's like, but you think that her arrest is some type of karmic debt on behalf of you? This is why we keep saying God don't play about none of us. No one is favored more over the other. Everybody's blessings is their own individual blessings, and how quickly you receive them over other people is dependent upon your actions and what you put out into the world. But that does not mean that you have more favor than anybody else. Some just may have not gotten their life together like they're supposed to at the same level as other people. But so, y'all, listen, I done lost my train of thought, y'all. Like, this is hilarious to me. But to push this off as some form of karmic debt on okay, back to the meat and potatoes, right? Amira and Bree. There is not one thing on social media, not one receipt of Amira doing anything to Bree on social media, and even behind the scenes, we haven't got a whiff of it, right? Every target has came from Bree to Amira. Why? I have no clue. It's getting weird at this point because if you want people to believe you are truly over your ex-husband, you wouldn't be attacking his new fiance. Especially one, now I could see y'all, because I'm fair. If it was warranted, that's different. If Amira was out here popping her ish, creating fake pages to go at Bree and this and that would be different. But this, I've watched this lady congratulate and kudos co-parenting between Bree and RH in comments. I've witnessed that. Y'all remember when RH and Bree did that handshake video? Amira was in the comments like a cheerleader, baby, cheering them on. You don't see that, is rare. You don't see that too often. She's even formed a relationship with Footmeats, congratulating Footmeat and telling Footmeat how proud she is of her trying to accomplish goals to be able to provide housing and food and clothes for her kids. That's rare. This is unwarranted. That lady didn't do nothing to her. Nothing. She wanted a relationship with her for the sake of the kids. And you could tell. You could tell she wanted RH and Bree to get along for the sake of the kids. She wanted that for them. Now let's get to the whole cutting of the lock situation, right? Because that's apparently how all of this came about. Now, I don't have the receipts just yet, y'all, but let's talk about it real quick. If y'all remember, now this is for the ones who be paying attention. If y'all remember, hold on, let me take this one down because it's another one. I'll talk about it. Okay. So if y'all remember, right, the whole cutting of Momo's lock was never made mention until who can put it in the chat? When did we first learn about an alleged cutting of Momo's lock? Put it in the chat. Let's see who been paying attention. When did we first learn of that, y'all? Who been paying attention out here in these streets to catch the pattern? You say Amira probably the one that video RH and Bree for the handshake. I don't know. But I do know for a fact all she wanted was for them to co-parent. You can't hold her accountable or responsible for the lack thereof. If you and your baby daddy not getting along, it's not at the fault of his new woman. That lady is about peace, and that's it. You can tell. So, y'all said when they got engaged. Hold on. When they got engaged, after the engagement, when she went live crashing out, when the Felon of First Grade came out. No, it was when he bingo, Scorpio got it, right? I was looking for that comment. It didn't happen. She came back out and spoke on it again. So y'all not technically wrong. But when it initially happened, it happened right after he filed for full custody. Shout out to Scorpio. That right there, it gives retaliatory, it gives motive, it gives let's plant this seed, it gives let's push a narrative, right? Because of the timing. Right after we did content on him filing for full custody, she then does a live claiming that Amira cut out one of Momo's locks, right? Which that has still yet never been proven. But let me show y'all, let me see if y'all pay attention like me. So after that happened, after she did the live saying that Amira, alluded to Amira cutting out the lock, right? She then showed text messages between who remember this. Let's see who been keeping up. She then showed text messages between her and Lala saying, Lala, did Momo tell you who cut out her lock? Who knows? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember her showing them text messages asking? And I think I have it. I'm gonna have to look back and I'll show y'all on the next slide. But she showed messages. Now, this is the gag, right? In those messages, it showed her asking Lala, did Momo tell you who cut out her lock? And Lala responds by saying, yes. But guess what? That's where it stopped. That's where it stopped. I don't know if people paid attention to that. That's where it stopped. In that very same message, you don't see who she said cut it out, right? Which is very telling to me. So let's keep going. After that happened, you say, what was it cut out or taken out as it was retwisted? I've had locks and sometimes they did get a little nappy and tangled. I had no choice but to pull a piece or two out, but see that I don't know. According to her, Momo's lock was cut out, right? So we just going off of what she said. We ain't saying it was true or if it actually happened. I'm just lining things up for y'all to show y'all how it's being played, right? So after that happened, y'all, after she showed those text messages, and I want to say she showed that text message during the live stream. If correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I have that receipt. I'm gonna have to look in my receipts for it. But after that, I want to say a couple weeks later, or maybe a week later, whenever the engagement situation happened, and y'all, and this is the crazy part. Social media takes a major toll on her, because even though Amira is not responding to anything, she's not bashing Brie out here. She ain't slandering her. She don't even say her name at all. Like you can't find that one piece of content where she's directing a subliminal or being direct towards his baby's mother. Okay, if you can find it, send it to me. But I know you can't. So after and I ain't gonna say this was at a result of the engagement or anything like that, but when y'all be in the comments, not even just y'all, but other people, and y'all saying how beautiful Amira is and how gorgeous she is and how she's the new real Mrs. LaTruth and all of that, that gets to her. That bothers her. And you can tell by how she responds. Because she'll repeat some of the things that people be saying in the comments and make jokes about it, right? So you can tell what bothers her. And let me take y'all back just a little bit. Remember what happened with Lita Love? Do y'all remember what happened with Lita Love? It was a conversation between Brie and Lita Love, right? Some of y'all, if you've been around, you've been rocking with the saga, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. RH exposed that conversation. It was some DM messages that Lita sent to RH because Brie had DeLorean reach out to Lita on her behalf. Lita cussed DeLorean out and told him, if she want to talk to me, tell her to come to me, not you. We don't need no in between. So then they had a conversation via messenger, and they also had a call, right? But in those messages, Brie was telling Lita, social media been saying you saying this, right? And social media wants us to be. But then she proceeds to say, but I'm not falling for it. And then Lita responds by saying, it's too late because you already been responding. You don't even know if I even said any of those things, but yet you've been talking bad about me out here. If y'all don't believe me, I'll find those messages. So I'm saying all of that to say is she believes what social media says before acknowledging and verifying if it's fact or not. And it gets to her. And you can tell by her responses. When she goes live, crashing out, saying this, saying that about the opposing party, you could tell what bothers her. If you know how to read projection, then you can tell. If you know how to read body language, you can tell. But just the fact of her responding to Lita and saying that to Lita, when Lita was in the picture, it told me everything I needed to know as far as how she views the words of social media, right? She takes it as fact. When you got people people were literally all in Lita's comments saying, oh, you prettier than her, you more natural than her, you this, you that. That was getting to her. So that's why she started lashing out. Oh, she's the Tubi version of me. Remember? Brie started posting stuff like that in her story. Oh, she's the generic version. She the Tubi version. She ain't got nothing on me. I'm bigger than both of y'all. Facts. If you know, you know. If you've been around, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So when it comes to Amira is just one person in this game, right? It could be anybody, y'all. It could be anybody. If social media is validating the next person, she gonna always have a problem with that person. Amira is just a casualty of war, unfortunately. Regardless of how sweet she is, how non-problematic she is, how encouraging she is, because she encouraged peace for them. She was in the comments clapping and happy that they were co-parenting. It don't get no better than that. But when you grown, you can't allow social media to plant a seed and pit you against another person that you never had a problem with. That girl never did nothing to her. Now let's get back to the lock situation. I told y'all how that came about, right? So it initially that statement initially came out right after the custody filing, right? Then text message was shown where she was asking Lala, did Momo show you who cut her lock? And Lala responded by saying yes, but she didn't say who. And I caught that. So then later on, after, time progressed and what happened next? The engagement happened. People started calling Amira Mrs. LaTruth and all, the real Mrs. Truth and all of this, right? She then goes live again, crashing out. If you cut another lock and da 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 da, and let me find out you cut my baby lock, and I was like, hold up, I thought she knew who cut the lock. Why is she saying, let me find out it was you? That's interesting. If it was already told to you, because if y'all remember when she had Momo on that live with her that day, where Momo was clearly nervous and anxious and it gave some state of manipulation, right? Momo's body language. Whenever she was asking Momo about her hair, Momo never came out and said Amira cut her lock on that live. That baby never said that. It's almost as if it was being forced into her to repeat it. But she never said that Amira cut her lock. So if you look at the timeline and how all of this played out, like I just laid it out for y'all, and I know somebody got these clips, either Latte or Harm, one of the two, one or both, they got them because I've seen them and I kept it in the back of my mind because I'm like, well, if you know for certain, because she was real certain that Amira was the one to cut Momo's lock, but then when she did that latest live and saying cut another one, and if I find out you cut my baby's lock, I was like, well, I thought she knew already. She claimed Momo told her that she cut her lock. She claimed that Momo also told Lala, according to that text message. So when you know something of certainty, you're not going to be hesitant to repeat it, right? So that told me everything I needed to know, y'all. That told me that that was a forced narrative. A forced narrative that was put out here. And it could be because of everything that's going on. Let me have some, I need something on them, right? I need a reason not to like her. I need a reason not to like her. Which is crazy because, like Auntie Pimo said, shout out to Auntie Pimo. You gotta be a damn fool to want to have a problem with somebody that's gonna be around your child and you can't do nothing about it. At the end of the day, when you are a baby mother, and that don't just go for her, that go for all baby mamas, myself included. When you and the father are no longer together, you have no control over who he pursues or who he chooses to have around his and your child when y'all not in a relationship no more. So as adults and a person of maturity, is always in the best interest of the child to make sure all parties are getting along. Why would you want to have an issue with this lady when she could be potentially the future stepmother? Like, why? Especially when she's extending grace and extending her hand, extending a relationship. That lady was, Y'all, when I seen a mirror in the comments cheering them on for them co-parenting, I was like, oh hell no. But I was also like, oh, she's a gem. She's rare. Cause you don't see that too. Even with after everything her man has been through with his ex, she still was open to them. You know, and it's human nature, y'all, for pillow talking to happen. When you got a new partner, you gonna always pillow talk, and that go for man or a woman. Just like Bree pillow talk to Janelle, we know RH probably pillow talk to Amira. That's human nature. That's what you do when you in a relationship. You vent, right? You vent to your partner. So it would have also been human nature for Amira to harbor some sort of resentment towards Bree based on everything Bree put RH through, right? But she didn't do that. She didn't do that. If anything, she pushed for their peaceful co-parenting relationship. And that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. This could have been a situation easily where Bree and RH ain't getting along. Let me call his woman. Let me deal with her. Let me let her be the go-between. Her be the mutual party. That's when you exude all options for peaceful co-parenting. If you can't get along with the man, let me call his woman. She mature. She's pushing for peace. That lady said on a live, she would hope for all of them to be able to get along. One down, one can't get with the picture. Sierra is already loving Amira. That speaks volumes. That's a sign. That's a sign of respect. I just don't understand. Like, but when you are not fully healed from a situation, you end up in these type of situations. When you're not fully healed from a man, you find yourself hating or disliking anybody connected to him, including new partners, because they've been broken up. You would think, based on the dynamics of the situation and the actuality, you would think that Bree wouldn't even have no more room for this type of drama or toxicity, because these people have been broken up for years. She got a whole new set of kids by another man and still harboring this type of hate for each. Now I get it. She probably mad about him filing for full custody, right? But at the end of the day, he, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna speak for him. I'm gonna let him speak for himself. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me show y'all this, and then we're gonna let RH speak for himself. So, under one of those posts of them dragging RH, somebody in her comments commented and said, "Oh my God, oh, this is messy Monday. Lil Bill, leave my baby sis alone." So Bree responded and said, "Nah, for real, career already dead." So that spoke volumes to me, because I don't see a dead career when I see RH. I see a career, a livelihood being rebuilt. When y'all, let me ask y'all something. Now, this is, be honest, y'all. When y'all see RH now, opposed to the RH from 2023, when he was damn near stripped of everything he built. When you look at him now, you look at the way he dressed, you look at the fact that he go and come how he please. He got peace in his life. He got his kids, even though I guess he was getting a little too much of, of what he wanted, and within his peace, now his baby girl is being stripped away from him again. That's how the devil works. When you get a little too comfortable, a little too happy, let me break you down some more. Let me keep the child away from you again. But you see, it's going to be a little bit different this time because the courts are actually involved. So a lot of y'all probably looking at the situation like, oh, how she keep getting away with this? Or, like what? How is this possible? Right? It can only last for so long, y'all. When it comes to custody court, you can only outrun service for so long. And that's a fact. And the day she gets served, that's why I was literally shocked when she denied that first visitation. Now, he's on the second denied visitation because clearly he don't have Momo again, and Friday was his weekend again. Friday was the start of his, that's his second weekend not having access to his child. So, like I told y'all before, one of the easiest ways, and I see people keep saying, oh, the judge ain't gonna give him full custody. That's not how that go. It's no way. They don't know the things that he has on her. They don't know the contempts, all the contempts that been sitting on ice, plus the new contempts that's gonna come also. They don't know that. So when they say, oh, it's no way he gonna get, are y'all sure about that? Because if it was impossible, why is she denying him visitation? If she's not scared about something potentially being changed, why is she denying him visitation? Because if it were me, and I know not to play with the courts, baby, okay? I would never, outside of a child being bruised or actually harmed or drugs being involved, denying a father visitation is a form of parental alienation, aka mental abuse. Having both parents is crucial to a child's upbringing. So the courts look at that as a form of emotional abuse when you withhold a child from the other parents, especially when that bond/relationship is already built. Now, we heard RH post that video where Momo said, I love you so much, Daddy. I love you too. And then she said, I love you so much. So for her to share that kind of love with her daddy and then to be stripped of seeing him, she know it's not her daddy that's not going to get her. That baby not crazy. That man pull up in rain, sleet, or snow behind that child. No matter how far she is, he pulling up. He was driving hundreds of miles without the other parents showing up. This gonna be crazy, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. This is gonna be crazy. But mark my words. Outside of a bruise, actual physical, or drugs being involved, which are all emergency situations for immediate removal of a child, parental alienation, or denying a father's visitation after it has been final ordered, is one of the easiest ways to strip a mother of her custodial status. I'm telling y'all, that was the word. Who, I don't know who advising her or who, telling her, oh, girl, do it, girl. Long as they don't catch you, you good. That is the worst mistake she could have made. The worst. And one thing about those servers, especially if you got a PI. Now, the typical servers like the marshals and the sheriffs, they don't go through the trenches to serve you. They just catch you when they catch you. But if you hire a PI, they pulling up wherever you at. Child, you could be at your doctor's appointment. Okay? They gonna pull up. Because they gotta get the job done to get paid. So they gonna do their job by any means necessary. Child, it's strippers who be on the pole getting served. Mid dance. They'll act like they finna tip you and put them papers in your hand. Okay? Whole time they act like they finna give you some ones. Whole time it's a damn one. I am weak, child. All right, let me see. Thank you, Miss Hill. Miss Hill been cutting up. Thank you for the fireworks. Thank you for supporting my goal. I appreciate you, my love. Let me see. Let me see. You said, Lupac, I've never pillow talk about none of my ex. Ooh, me either. Yeah, that's why that's so weird to me, because I look at it like this. Once I'm done with you, once I wash my hands with you, baby, I never speak of you again. You don't even deserve that privilege to be in my brain, in my thoughts. I don't care who you with. I don't care who you're courting. I don't care who you ain't with, who you done been with. I don't care about you. And that's why I said it's all a part of a woman loving hard. We as women, we love hard. We give multiple chances to men, but when we done data. Unless you insecure, unless you the one that got left. You woman, that's a little different. It hit a little different when you ain't the one doing the leaving. But if you the one getting left, you gonna harbor resentment. You gonna be unhealed. You gonna throw subs and jabs at the man and his new woman and do all of these different things because it's something still there that's pulling at your strings, pulling at your emotions, your heartstrings, your mental. Because, and this is why I said I don't understand how some people don't see it. Because if you know, we all women at the end of the day. Women, if nobody else know, we as women know when we wipe our hands with a man, when we leave a man and we're done. We're done. We don't go back and play in the trash. We don't spin the block unless you're a woman who lost that man or that man left your ass. Other than that, we ain't doing all of that extra stuff. And that's just on period. If you know, you know. We ain't doing none of that. We don't have time for it. We are the prize. When you know you the prize and that man, you know the grass ain't greener. Everybody has a person. So let me see. Thank you, Miss Hill. Hey, Gossip and Giggles. Hey to anybody that came in while I was running it, child. Thank you, Miss Hill, again. He said I cannot wait till he gets daughter. That's how Dwayne Wade got custody of his kid. He had a baby mom, just like her, wouldn't let him see the kid. And not just Dwayne Wade, Usher's another one who got custody. But see, Usher's situation was a little different. Tamika had just lost a son, right? Remember, Tamika, if y'all know, y'all know. Tamika had lost her, I think he was her oldest son. Either oldest or second to oldest. I'm not sure, but I know she lost her son. He was jet skiing or something like that and ended up getting hit by the jet ski and ended up drowning. It was something like that, right? So she was going through a lot mentally, which caused Usher to take custody of the boys. He took her to court and he ended up winning custody because of her mental, right? She was going through a lot. She was going through a lot, child. That's something you never heal from, though. But he did what was in the best interest of their kids because he probably seen the decline. She probably wasn't giving her all to the kids that she still had left because she was grieving so hard. And that's not, a judgment on her because, like I said, losing a child is a different type of pain. I've never experienced it, and hopefully I pray to God I don't. Okay. But I could just I couldn't fathom, child. But I could understand. I could understand why he felt the need to take the kids full time. And they good friends now. They're good friends. But that's maturity. Over time, you gotta mature. Thank you, Miss Cherise. Thank you for the jewels, my love. And thank you, Miss Green Eyes, for the jewels. I appreciate y'all. You said Drew lost her child. Oh, Drew is another one. Drew, what's her last? Drew Sadora? I think, yeah, Drew Sadora. Why did she lose hers? I can't remember. Was it work related or something, y'all? I know that the judge did grant the house and the kids to Ralph, but I forgot why. I saw one lady lost because she wouldn't follow court orders. Thinking, I'm telling y'all, if y'all look it up, um, like just look on YouTube and look at the reasons for women losing custody, or you can even be more specific. Um, Judges granting fathers custody due to denied visitation. Watch all of it. Watch how much pull up. Watch how much pull up. Like I said, it's one of the easiest ways. So that's why I said it wasn't smart for her to start skipping out on his visits. If it was all that, if she just wanted to, try not to be served, she could have allowed somebody else to drop Momo off, even though that's even in the order for no third party to interfere in the exchanges. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation for her. That's crazy. Um, I lost my son in 2010. I miss him every day. Oh, my prayers and condolences to you, Miss Shannon. I know that something like that it never gets, easier. But when you stay close to God and family, the ones that love you, you find some comfort. You do find a little comfort along the way with time. But I know I can only imagine how hard it is. Gary Owen, the comedian, had his ex-wife served at a drive-through at Panera Bread. Listen, I'm telling y'all, them PIs when they hire them PI. Now, if it's them being served through the courts, that's different because the sheriffs and the marshals, they not doing all of that, y'all. They'll go to your house, maybe your job, but they ain't going, no. But if it's a PI, if you pay a private investigator to do it, they gonna go through the lengths because they want their money. That's how they make their coin. They'll serve you at the movies with your cheering. I'm telling you. That's why I said, like, I've seen people that didn't try to avoid it, but you can only avoid it for so long. You can only avoid it for so long. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you for the jewels, my love. All right, let me see if I got something else to show y'all. No, I think that's it. Okay, that's it for those receipts. But yeah, y'all, like this situation is crazy. Prayers for Amira. Um, I'm gonna be praying for her mental because I know that's not easy. I've never been to jail before, but I have seen conditions of jails, and I know that's not an easy situation to be in. So I'm gonna definitely be praying for her and RH. It's very disheartening to see Bree sharing that, seeing as how she's lived that experience more than once and could potentially live it again. So to use that situation, to use a mirror situation as a means to get a validation on social media or to try to claim a mirror situation as some form of karmic debt collected is crazy. Because at the end of the day, Amira's baggage and what happened in her past and what she's working through present tense has nothing to do with RH. And the fact that she's very, very, very vocal and transparent when it comes to her history speaks volumes of her character as well. That lady ain't hid nothing from social media. She done did live streams. Matter of fact, when we first, and this is an honest moment, right? When she first came into the picture, I was sent a couple receipts on her. And I was like, oh Lord, he done got him another crazy. I said, oh Lord, I sure don't know how to pick them, child. Listen, y'all. There was some videos Amira had posted in the past, right? And she was talking about how she had been arrested like 7 times. She posted that. Everybody got a pass. Some worse than others. It's all about, we all human at the end of the day. And the same thing is said about Bree. I'm going to be fair, y'all. She's human as well. But it's about growth and maturity. If you choose, the reason why people judge Bree so harshly on social media is because of the lack of growth. You can convince people that support you that you're more mature, or you know you didn't grew from the past and this and that. But when the actions don't align, it's some people that see through that. It's a lot of people that don't idolize her that sees through the BS. So that's what makes the difference here. Amira made a lot of mistakes. I could only assume based on, the situation that's going on, but it doesn't mistakes don't define us as humans. It's how you move forward and you try to correct your mistakes. You try to, once you grow up and mature, long as you don't live in those mistakes and keep repeating them. God gave repentance for a reason. So as long as Amira is trying to right her wrongs and correct her mistakes, answer for her past or whatever, then that's her business. That's her business. And we can only go off of what she chooses to put out here, just like anybody else we talk about. Just like anybody else. I see people saying, oh, well, why y'all making this about Bree? First of all, I didn't make it about her. Bree made it about her when she shared that lady's mugshot. Nobody was talking about Bree's arrest no more. I didn't see nobody talking about her arrest no more. Did y'all? She brought herself into it and made it about her when she posted Whoopi Goldberg as a means of Amira's arrest being a karmic debt collected on her behalf. If she's so special and favored, why she got all this legal trouble going on? Why could she be potentially going back to jail herself? Like, we got to make it make sense. Had she not came out here and shared that girl's mugshot, and like I said, y'all, I want to be fair. If Amira was going back and forth with Bree, that would be different. If somebody could provide me proof of Amira antagonizing, harassing, obsessing, poking fun towards Bree, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it on both ends. But y'all, we got to be fair. We got to be fair. They won't, that's what they claim, we biased, right? Provide that proof. Provide that proof so we can talk about it on both ends and not just one. Hey sister. You say wait. Nubian Queen say, when is the court date? Which one, Nubian Queen? Which one? She would have been going through none of this with child custody if she was playing her part. That's all RH want, and it looked like he really ain't trying to take her from her mom, but he see slap. Thank you for saying that, go getter. I'm about to play something for y'all. Before we get off here, I want to show y'all something real quick. Hey, Harmony, look at my sister here, y'all. Shout out to Harm. Thank you, Nene. Thank you for the firework, my love. Thank you for the firework, Gomez. Shout out to the Pop Squad, period. Thank y'all for the support. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I love y'all. Let me show y'all this real quick before we get out of here because I know Auntie Pimo finna do her big one. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Shout out to Go Getter for reminding me because I almost forgot about this, child. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna let RH speak for himself when it comes to custody. Where is that video? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. What LaTruth? Is he under LaTruth on YouTube or yeah? Trying to figure out if it's LaTruth or if it was Robert. All right. Put my earpiece on. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all listen to this. So RH posted a video. I don't know who seen it because I don't think I seen nobody share it. But the video was very interesting because he made some good points. Okay. I don't want to play the whole thing because y'all know YouTube be tripping. But I'm gonna stop and talk and give a little couple talking points so YouTube don't flag me for it. But y'all gotta hear this. Like I said, we're gonna let him speak for himself when it comes to the custody situation. All right, let me share it. Okay. Can y'all see it? Okay. Let's see.
Man, some of y'all out here thinking y'all emotion, man. Y'all thinking y'all talented. Y'all think y'all just popping to the point where people just want to see and view your content when really it's your ignorance that's got people watching you.
Oh,
Look, I done seen women come online and say that if they lose custody of their child to the father and have to pay child support, they're going to sign over their rights. You hear me? They're going to sign over the rights to the children that they pushed out their vaginas, bro, if they have to pay child support. I've heard women say this. And to the man and woman around the world that thinks that just because you sign your rights over, that you won't have to pay child support, you done lost your motherfucking mind, bro. You still got to pay child support. It's just like you paying for a car, but another motherfucker get to drive it every month and you don't get no access to it. Y'all niggas better stop being stupid, man. Be mothers and fathers to your children. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is crazy. I feel like child support shouldn't even be a thing if you financially taking care of your kids. That's man or woman. Y'all have heard me openly say it years ago that should no man or woman who's already financially providing for his child be put on no fucking child support.
I agree.
I disagree with child support for a mother and father who are actually doing what they're supposed to do financially. If you're fulfilling the financial obligation for your child, you should not be forced to be on paperwork or child support. Point blank, period. Why is child support or the government behind any man or woman's back who's doing what they're already supposed to do? It don't make sense. But to anybody out here, again, if you own child support, if that's the situation, just pay your child support. Because that's who I am. I'm going to pay my child support. And I'm going to still spend time with my kids, regardless. I ain't never going to sign my rights over for a child that I created. That makes no sense, man. I represent Real Father Gang for.
I feel like RH, he be giving y'all the answers that y'all be wanting. You just gotta listen, okay? You just gotta listen. He give the answers. When people ask a lot of questions, he pretty much give the answers on his behalf. You just gotta pay attention.
Ever. And it's time that I get online and start talking like this because I talk so soft.
All right, let me try to get to the part that I need, y'all, because his video is 12 minutes long and I don't want to play the whole thing.
Hear me? Men can love their.
Here you go. Hold up.
They just won't control them. They'll let because he don't want you. Straight up. There's too many of y'all women out here think y'all gonna get control over a man because you got a kid with him. Ooh. If he don't want your bitch ass no more, he just don't want your bitch ass no more. Ooh. That's just what it is. Bottom line. You ain't gonna be able to control a man's emotions and feelings because he don't want you no more just by taking his kid away from him. Now, some men, they be so attached to their kid, they'll go ahead and let you control them. They'll let you have that control.
Janelle.
Still come through, give you some dick from time to time, make you feel good just so they can see their kid. But then you got some dudes that they don't want no parts of you ever. They don't want your pussy. They don't want nothing from you.
Listen, RH wasn't playing on this video, okay? And I feel like he's answering the questions that people, people constantly saying, oh, he still want her. That's why he still he not bothering her. Guess what? If Momo wasn't in the picture, RH would not be even dealing with her. He's the one that walked away from that marriage. That's why I'm like, are these people serious? Did we not all see the same receipts? Did we not hear the receipt RH drop where she's telling him on the phone, if you ain't calling me to work it out, don't call me no more? Did we not see the receipt of her trying to get crying on the phone with Kevin to try to reconcile their marriage and RH walking away completely? Did we not see the receipt of the Rices? Shout out to the Rices, saying they tried to counsel them as a married couple, but Robert walked away completely. Robert filed divorce. He was done data. Like, what that's the part I don't understand. All of those receipts are out there. They're out there. She might have convinced herself that she left the situation, but we all know what really happened because we've seen it play out in real time. So he's basically answering people's questions when they constantly saying, oh, he still want her. That's why he doing this. That man only want his child. And he finna tell y'all. Watch.
They just want the love and the relationship with their kid. And that's it. It's over with for y'all women, man. Stop that shit. Y'all not going to be able to control no man out here. Y'all want control so bad. And as soon as you lose it, you'll do everything in your power to destroy a man's life. That shit still ain't gonna get you no control from a man that just don't fucking want you.
Ooh.
You hear me? Men can love their kids without fucking with you, period. Women, stop thinking that y'all got a hold on a nigga. Y'all did too much. It is what it is. Y'all do too much. And even if you don't do too much, sometimes people just move on. They don't want you no more. They see themselves being with somebody else. You do not meet the criteria for that man's peace, for that man's safety. You don't meet that. And that's just what it is. You got to just let it go. Heal. Move on.
That was a word, y'all. He said, Robert be spitting that game for real. He be spitting some real gems. He really do need to be a motivational speaker. He really do need to speak to young boys because he be putting them words together. And you could tell it's not rehearsed. He said, you do not meet the criteria for that man's peace. And what was the other one he said? I forgot, y'all. But he said, you do not meet the criteria for that man's peace. Take heed, baby. It's okay for a man to love his child and not still want dealings with the baby mama or only want his child. Let me go back just a little. So I want to hear what he said again.
Don't meet that. And that's just what it is. Want you no more. They see themselves being with somebody else. You do not meet the criteria for that man's peace, for that man's safety. Ooh. You don't meet that. And that's just what it is. You got to just let it go. Heal. Move on. But you always do what's in the best interest of the child. Point blank, period. I'm sick of y'all women getting online doing this shit. Mad because a nigga didn't want you. Now this nigga's supposed to be the worst man in the world. Everybody can see that you still want the nigga. Soon as the nigga starts getting in a new relationship, every time a man move on, getting in a new relationship, get engaged or get married, now y'all trying to keep the kids away from the dude. Now you're on the internet talking about how bad he is. He can't be that fucking bad. He moving on. He got other women that want to marry him.
Oh.
We see it. The jig is up, man. We see what the fuck is going on. My prayers go up to every man around the world right now that's being crucified over some bullshit. And these women is right behind these women. They know it's bullshit, but they right behind these women trying to help tear the man down. While meanwhile, they in the DMs trying to get dick from that.
Dang, RH.
This man smiles on my face no matter what I'm going through. But bro, this shit bigger than me. This is real father.
Hold on, y'all.
It's what I put first. Just what it is. Make sure they good. Love is for my kids. One thing that's forever, that's always gonna be forever for me, is my children. I'm gonna forever love my children. I'm gonna forever have their back. I'm gonna forever do what it is I gotta do for them to make sure they good. For my kids, that's a forever thing. Anything else outside of that might not be forever. And that's just what it is. I'm obligated to my children. I'm not obligated to nobody else. Myself and my children is what I put first. And when you women learn how to put yourself and your children first, the needs of your children first. Fuck how you feel about who you had a kid with. The needs of your children first. If the dude don't want you no more, that is what it is, man. But the kid still needs their fathers. Let them, if it's a father that's willing to be in his kid's life and do what he got to do for his children, let him. God damn, you want to be miserable and lonely and all the kids around you 24/7 trying to keep the fathers away from their children. Man, that shit goofy as hell, bro. A real man, not a real man, a man that don't care about his kids, you know what he gonna do? Take his ass and move out the country or something down where and act like the kids don't exist. That's what they'll do. And live their lives full of peace. That's how a person would move if they don't want no obligation to their children. Real fathers are not fighting for their children. Real fathers are not in and out of court for their children. Real fathers are not coming up with ways to pay their child support no matter what they got to do to pay their child support. Real fathers are not doing these things. So y'all got to stop with the fucking shenanigans, bro, in the comments acting like y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. Of too many fathers, I'm seeing these women in the comments cheering and applauding the bullshit behavior.
There you go.
You hear me?
Baby, listen. RH had a message and he wanted to get it out. He said what he said, okay? And that ain't it. That ain't, he finna drop a little bit more, y'all. Finna drop a little bit more. But I hope the message is very clear for the ones that keep saying, oh, he still want her. It ain't about the child. It's about control. If it's about control, why is it that every action that he has taken is about the child? In the courts, it has nothing to do with her, even though she's included because she's the mother. But if she would have been doing what she's supposed to do and playing her part as the mother in this co-parenting situation, they wouldn't even be in court. They wouldn't have no issues. They wouldn't have no issues. That's it. That's all. I don't understand how people can be mad at him for doing what's in the best interest of the child. If the child is failing in school, if the child is not getting everything she needs, educationally, medically, whatever, he has a right to petition for custody. If the child is still in pull-ups, he has a right to petition for custody. Some of these people are crazy. Ain't no way.
When I
Hey, Real Talk, what's up, bro?
fought for custody in my life, the only time I fight for custody is when I can't see my kids.
There you go.
I don't fight for custody if I can see my kids. If I can get time with my kids, why the fuck would I fight for custody? If the mothers is doing what they supposed to do for my children, why would I fight for custody? Real father game. Ain't nobody out here doing it unless they have to.
Yep.
Unless they feel like it's in the best interest of the child.
That's it.
You feel me? I don't know what y'all been seeing out here with men and women that's fighting for custody and the reasons, but some of the reasons I be seeing in my comment section be sounding fucking crazy. Saying a man is fighting for child support for the woman's money sounds crazy. I don't know many men out here. A deadbeat, you can't pay that nigga $10,000, $20,000 a month to keep his kid if he a deadbeat.
Facts.
It don't matter how much money you gonna pay him. If he's a deadbeat, he's not gonna keep his kid. Point blank, period. Y'all niggas got to get it together, bro. Like, we got to get this shit together, bro. I had to get that out of my chest.
And the crazy part is, what they say in his comments would actually be valid if he didn't have facts. As far as the baby failing, as far as the baby still wearing pull-ups, everything that he's stating. If he wasn't able to prove it in court, I could see, the things that they say in his comments, about, oh, he just want child support. Couldn't that be said about the mother as well? They acting like he asking for money and not the child. It's only right for the child support to be paid if you hold the physical custody of the child. Duh. The same that, but that's how you can separate the bitter women from the real mothers. Because at the end of the day, the same things apply, the same stipulations apply if you switch custody. So if the judge was to grant him full custody, he shouldn't be awarded child support, but the mom should. And the gag is, y'all say she make more money than him. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. At the end of the day, and I'm going to stop it there because I don't want to play RH video in its entirety, y'all. But he pretty much said all the good talking points from what I played. But at the end of the day, when it all boils down, the judge is going to do what's in the best interest of the child. And I'm really interested in seeing how these people on social media who got so much to say fight what the judge does or says. I'm really intrigued to see how this turn out. I really want to see how this play out, because at the end of the day, when you petition the court, you got to have proof of allegation. You have to have offers of proof. You can't just petition the court with irrelevant stuff or, non-factual stuff. You have to be able to prove what you are alleging in order to get results. So for the ones in the back, y'all really think he's going to petition the court? Well, let's start here first. Pay an attorney. Pay an attorney to petition a court. Let the courts know baby girl failed or is failing or whatever, or have failed, and whatever else he's bringing forth. If he can't prove it, the crazy part is a lot of the stuff is probably easy for him to prove because the mama put everything on social media. Hence why we've been telling her to be quiet since the beginning of time. But according to her, she was quiet for 3 years. So if she was so quiet, then he shouldn't have nothing on her. If she was so quiet like she claimed, RH shouldn't have no receipts on her. That's it. That's all. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this play out. We shall see how this plays out, child. But that's it, y'all. I'm finna get up off of here. We almost at our 2-hour mark. I think Auntie Fimo is live now, so I'm gonna probably head over there also. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with your girl. Thank y'all for supporting me. I appreciate y'all and love y'all down, baby. I will be back tomorrow. We getting back to our consistent content. I'll probably do Clarissa Shields tomorrow, y'all, because we got to catch up on her. Scorpio been at my top about Clarissa content because, I started it. I added her to the roster, but I haven't blogged on her in a minute. But it's so much now with Clarissa. We got a lot to talk about. So if you one of those, if you like that Clarissa content, come on back, child. We finna crank this back up with the content. We're gonna be talking about a few different things over here. Y'all know what time it is if you've been rocking. But I love y'all. I'm finna go spend time with my babies. My son just got back. My middle son, he was with their people. So he just pulled up. So I'm finna go spend a little time with my baby. I love y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna see y'all in these streets, but I will be back tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down. wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't let loop up, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her, loop up, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn, loop up, baby. Who got the truth? Loop up. Who bring the proof? Loop up. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB, loop up, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Hill Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Loop Park, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Loop Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Loop Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Loop Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Loop Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop.